Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to go here. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Splits the plate, and this one is off and running. And the righty deals. Oh. There's the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
James Wood in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
This one in the air, right field. Sanchez sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Miami, and starting in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Fastball for a strike at 95. Trying to bunt his way on. Barehand scoop to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And now it's going to be Connor Norby. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez. This one in the air. Tenna in position. Nabs it. And the inning is over. And the Marlins down quietly. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And that drops in for a strike. This to third. And it gets by him.
That is it. The designated hitter,
Josh Bell at the plate now. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Lowe aboard here at first with nobody out.
Let's go, Sandman.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That one finds the zone. Going on. Man at first, one away. Tap back to the mound. Edwards slings to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
And now here is Jose Tenna right through there for a strike. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Jonah Bride. Gore back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball.
0-1.
One strike.
Next offering is outside. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz brings it in with a nice running grab.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Matt Mervis, the next to hit, takes ball one. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that's in the dirt.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him swinging. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Two outs, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And the count now 2-0. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. New inning getting started. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Young getting the start in center, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. In the air, left side, Myers makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 5.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Struck out swinging his first time. Slap the other way, foul. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Alcantara checks over to first, and he's back. And takes low for ball one. Lifted in the air, right field. Sanchez. He's got it. And there are two down.
The left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. flied to right his first time. And that's in there for strike one. To third, Norby. The throw to second is offline.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's a little bit low.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a miss. Full count by.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the rookie DH, Davison De Los Santos. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Derek.
And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Base is empty, 1 away, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And the slider just misses. Gore maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
1 down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Young makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Next offering is downstairs. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Norby batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the dirt.
0-2.
Edwards off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Josh Bell. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swinging a foul straight back. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Myers settles under it and makes the catch. Out number 2.
Up next for Washington,
Keibert Ruiz will hit next.
Ruiz.
That
One
one
ball,
way
no
outside. 1-0. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Marlins 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Miami, and now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1. Ball high.
That one to first. He steps on the bag, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. He's 0 for 1. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Misses off the inside. 2 balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
1 strike.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and here is Jose Tena.
Number 8, Jose Tena.
Alcantara back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first.
He's out.
1 away here in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Fly to left his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Alcantara over to first.
He's in there,
and he dives back in safely. Runner on the move. Sliced hard but foul. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. A changeup missing. Ball 1. Two outs. Fastball is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Hit in the air, right field. Sanchez makes the grab, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Marlins 1 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. Right side. Cruz hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Davison.
Next is the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
That's the ball.
This one popped up. Lowe makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jared.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Derek Hill. He's already homered in this game.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball,
2 down,
2
nobody
strike.
on. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out into left center field. Young pulls that one down, and that's the inning. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. That one ripped, but foul. Check swing, called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Right side, and that hits off the base. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 2. That's too low. 1-0. There's a strike. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Alcantara over to first. Wood dives back in safely. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And there's a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next one is off the play. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Alcantara over to second, over to first, safe.
Up next to the Nationals, the catcher,
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1. Ruiz, in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Foul ball there. Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
This is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground. Slings to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The shortstop takes a ball.
1 and 2.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. 0 for 2 in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now Jesus Sanchez. That one's upstairs, ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they add a pair. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. On the mound now, Lucas Sims.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Jonah Bride getting ready to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender up and loosening in the pen. Tinoco getting cranked up as well. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that's down and away. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That one catches the corner for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
C.J. Abrams digs in now. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Brixey, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
2-2.
offering down low and in the dirt. And a good eye there.
That's a ball. 3-2.
Swings and misses. Now one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Myers, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh.
Nope, that's away.
That
Ball.
just misses. Ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find a zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, Davison de los Santos. The next up for the Marlins. Way
One ball,
upstairs,
no strike.
and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And it is out of here. All muscle to center field, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95. Still only one out here in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through
No
it.
ball, 2 strike.
Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Sends it across to
he's out.
first. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Forte.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. What a play. Inning over.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Nardi.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Andrew Nardi.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Missing inside, ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Ronnie Enriquez appears to be getting loose. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering upstairs. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Wood in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count. The Fish leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Low stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
1 and 2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Marlins 5 and the Nats 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
66.
8th, Zach Brixey.
Zach Brixey.
Back to the top of the order now. Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
Xavier Edwards.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Inside,
No, that's a
just
ball.
missed. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out to short, Abrams. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor Norby.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
fastball
ball,
is
2
outside.
strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez will hit next. That one
That's
outside, 1-0.
1-0.
And that's in the dirt. Towards first, low. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Veneziano.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 59, Anthony Veneziano.
Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Drilled out towards left center field. That's going back. Back some more. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. That did some damage. He sends it out of here. It's 5-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Martinez warming up as well. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Runner at second, nobody out. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next offering misses down and away. Garcia leads off second with nobody out.
Two balls, two strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. That one the other way. And that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second, and it's now a two-run game. Not in time. He's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Veneziano is done. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Calvin
the Marlins,
Fauché on to try and close it out.
53.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So now a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Up the middle, right. Throws to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that drops foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third, and they trail by one. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. And that's in for a strike. That one missed. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals as the Nationals are down to their final out. just missed.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Fauché is just one strike away. Outside low. The count now 2-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. James Wood in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him, and that's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.